Former JFF President Tony James and the current marketing consultant Sophia Harris-Lau both believe Jamaica's senior men's football program is not getting the support it deserves in their current World Cup campaign. But as we'll hear in this report, there is a belief that the Federation must also take some of the blame for the lack of support. Jamaica's World Cup qualifying campaign started off on a shaky note as they were winless in their first 5 games before halting that run with a 2-0 victory over Honduras. And former Jamaica Football Federation JFF President Tony James has lamented the lack of support for the Jamaicans on their campaign thus far. But despite that, James says the Federation must be held accountable.
But the JFF have to have leadership. If we don't have that, then we have to move on. What is plan B? Is Lockhart in Florida plan B? Are we just going to sit down and let the government say we can't play, we can't have finance? So when the time comes to meet the financial needs of the program, where the poor Jews are going to get it from? The program needs leadership, and the program needs us to get behind it. Sophia Harris-Lau, who has been reappointed to the marketing department of the JFF, agrees, but she feels corporate Jamaica must also take some of the blame.
You know, when I sat down and I watched the USA game that was played in the States, I literally wrote down every sponsor that I saw on the digital board. I counted them. I wrote down the product category, you know, what industry they were in. And remember, the entire world is in this pandemic. It's not just Jamaica. But yet, win, lose, or draw, the big brands are not going to abandon Team USA.
Harris-Lau says there is a feeling the boys have been left on their own by the powers that be to fend for themselves.
We take our football seriously, but we have abandoned our Reggae Boyz. And I'm going to say that very, very straight. We've abandoned them. And as much as I don't know what happened with the not allowing vaccinated personnel to go and watch the game on Sunday in the national arena, when we're in a World Cup campaign, when we are representing the country to the world and the eyeballs are on the program. Now, remember, the world is watching and our stadium is empty.
And James, who led the Federation between 1985 and 1992, says there are a myriad of problems afflicting the JFF currently, but all those must be put on hold until after this campaign.
We need to have a development program that is run by competent technicians. We need a professional competition structure. Then we need to correct the corrupt structure within the JFF. But that's way down the line. That's number, 4 or 5. That's way down the line. It won't be done now. It won't be achieved now. No use beating our head on that. We need to get behind this team, to get behind this national coach and support him.
The Reggae Boyz currently sit 6th in the 8-team standings in the final round of CONCACAF World Cup qualifying with 8 matches to go. Jamaica is the only team in the Confederation that's playing their home matches behind closed doors.